23 of our top waffle players were put through a battery of fitness, physical and psychomotor tests at the AFL State Draft Combine at HBF Arena. Player endurance, power, accuracy and reaction time were extensively assessed under the watchful eyes of AFL clubs looking for the next champion player. There were some stellar individual performances, including West Perth defender Marcus Adams, who topped the vertical jump test with a height of 76 centimetres and recorded 2.90 seconds in the 20-metre sprint.
Well, we started off with the 20 metre and I was pretty happy with that. I think Shane picked me by 0.01 of a second for fastest, which was relative to I think the national combine as well. So I was happy with that. Agility is probably not a strong point for me. I did pretty well in that as well, considering the size and whatnot.
The quick and talented 22-year-old powerhouse spent majority of last season at centre half forward, but then entered into defence this season, where he's been able to take his strength and speed to a whole new level.
I think I could seamlessly sort of transition into the AFL, and I think I've got enough improvement to step up and sort of play at that level in a similar capacity to how I'm playing at the waffle level at the moment. Obviously, being 22 and a bit more physically developed than most 18-year-olds who get drafted, who take a little while to come in. I think I can come in straight away and have an impact at AFL level, so I think that's a bit of an advantage for me in some ways. So in reflection, I'm pretty happy with what I've done, so hopefully it's enough to make some AFL clubs happy.
Marcus Adams played 19 league games for the Falcons this year, averaging 16 disposals, 6 marks and 12 kicks per game, and rose to the occasion in the qualifying final where he collected 27 possessions, 12 marks and a goal. Subiaco's athletic midfielder Sam Menna Gola finished out on top for the beep test with a score of 14-13. Menna Gola has brought a high level of professionalism and elite endurance to the club this year after spending 4 seasons on AFL lists, first with Hawthorn and then at Fremantle.
Look, it's nice to be in the hunt. Obviously a lot of water has to go under the bridge before your name gets read out, so it's just one of those ones you got to wait and see on. I think it's just more been, I had a really good role. Sco looked after me, let me play inside mid, which I think that just lets me get back to playing to my strengths and playing on a bit of instinct and that sort of thing. So I think that role sort of worked quite well for me. But I feel like I've done my apprenticeship, to steal a term. I feel like I've done a pretty tough footy apprenticeship and I'm sort of ready to go. So I think I offer a fair bit of versatility and play back, forward and obviously through the midfield as well. So hopefully they said that as well.
Unlucky to be delisted by the Dockers at the end of the last season, Menna Gola played 14 league games this year, averaging 27 disposals per game and kicked 18 goals for the season, a key player in round 19 where he secured 35 disposals, 11 marks and 3 goals. Swan District's tall defender Nathan Broad came out on top for the repeat 30-metre sprints with 24.04 seconds.
Yeah, it was a good day. I was pretty happy with my results. It's nice and hot here, so it takes it out of you a bit. The 30-metre repeat sprints, I've never done that before, so that was the first. And that really builds up the lactic acid, so yeah, once you roll into the beep an hour later, you really start to feel it. It'd be overwhelming, to be honest. I got close when I was 18 and missed out, so I think it makes this time a little bit more sweeter. You want it more, and you realise you've only got a certain amount of time to make the AFL, so you know your road's coming to an end. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to get put on a list. You kick it, you try and get it back, and use that run off half back. That's probably my strength with my endurance, so yeah, hopefully an AFL club sees that and that's what they want.
Broad finished 4th in the Swan District's fairest and best this season, behind 3 former AFL players. The mature-aged prospect has played 20 league games this year, averaging 19 disposals and 7 marks, including his standout performance in round 11, which saw him compile 28 disposals and 10 marks. Claremont ruckman Darcy Cameron reached level 12-6 in the beep test. Unlucky to miss out in the past 2 national drafts, Cameron took on advice from recruiters by adding another element to his game as a dangerous forward.
It's pretty exciting, yeah. I just love the opportunity to be on the list, and whether it was a rookie or a national draft, I would take it with both hands. And yeah, it's exciting. They're all pretty challenging, and there's so much talent around here as well. It's sort of always under like the bigger ones testing well. So I just gave it all, and I think I just being a big body ruck and being able to take a big mark around the ground and kick a couple of goals every game would I think that's what they're looking for.
Cameron, a 2013 State 18s product from Albany, played 11 league games for Claremont this year, averaging 17 hit-outs and almost 10 disposals and full marks per game. Cameron also showed his strength in attack, kicking on average 1 goal per game, including 3 goals too in round 6. It's an anxious wait for our waffle players. The coaches and fans don't really know anything for sure until the draft takes place on Tuesday, November 24.